Alright, well, hello everybody, and welcome back to episode 2 of Palworld Attempt 7, Permadeath Hardcore. In the previous episode, I showed off like 12 new tips and tricks that I had learned the day before. We even applied one of those coordinates to a valuable base location here, where we have 4 coal rocks and 4 iron rocks just built into the base, pretty much. And things are going pretty damn well. Yeah, we're ahead on many metrics. Level 41, we got super powerful pals, really good capture rate, a lot of effigies, organized base. There's a lot of good to say about this base right here. Do not show confirmation pop-up. There we go. So right now, I'm pretty much cleared to just do some exploring while they smelt more metal. Yeah, and produce more fiber. I think we're good. I'll be back in 1 second. I loosened the blanket up here. I gotta clip it. Hit the fiber, kid. No, it was kind of cool when Spike did it, but also kind of weird. It was kind of weird, right? Cool insane, but insane. Somehow the curly hair worked. Alright, so we're gonna have to build the sphere assembly line and the power generator, but we are gonna have to wait for those things, so we gotta go kill some time. And I need to harvest more electric organs. So I'm gonna grab my traveling preset here, except I didn't assign my new pals to it, which I will have to do. Hopefully none of them are out on that expedition I started. We need Hell Zephyr. This guy. I believe we need that Relaxorus. Nice. And where's Hell Zephyr? Let's sort by Palpedia number. I wish you could just... Wait, you can? Wait, can you search for a name? No, yeah, that's... They should totally have just like a name search in there. Yeah, it's kind of weird that they don't have that. Hell Zephyr, right here. Okay, we should have everything we need. I am on the fence about potentially trying out Caperty Knocked. Because, I don't know, I feel like the regular Caperty just isn't that strong, and maybe Caperty Knocked would be better than this one. Right? Let me focus on getting chat open real quick. Where is Caperty Knocked? We're looking for a purple Bulbasaur. Where's the purple Bulbasaur? Here it is. What level is it? Level 1. We would have to train that right up, and it's a dark type. And dark type, I already have a dark type in the party, so I feel like it wouldn't be very good to have that. Alright. Well, we gotta go. I need electric organs. I'll need 3 more Tansy Ignises if I can pull it off. We got a couple right here. I could have sworn I just saw a purple chest for a second. perhaps I was mistaken. Anyway, we need to find electric organs. Oops. Well, we got all the Tansy Ignises. Now we just need regular Tansies later. I didn't find any electric organs. Maybe we can only find those during a certain time of day or something. Rip. Wow, that bounty intel dealer got fucked up. I'm gonna check around the small settlement. I believe we can find a whole bunch of electric pals around here. I need those organs, buddy. And I may as well attempt the captures so that I can butcher these guys later and get more electric organs. Sweet. I could just go craft a Ring of Mercy and make it a lot easier on myself. Maybe I will do that. Okay. I'm gonna go over here and grab whatever we can find. I haven't really been to this skull yet. We can get a few chests. Get that special raid boss summoning item up there, you know? Let's catch this rare fish, whatever it is. Oh, I almost got a perfect fucking catch there. I still don't know if you get like some sort of a reward for a perfect catch or not, you know? But I am curious to find out later. But I just have to actually pull off a perfect fucking catch. Let's grab this chest over here, and then I'll go get the Tombat quest while we're around. Wow. Amazing. Okay. Always need more wool right now. All right, that's all of our rib bunnies caught. Anyway, we got 6 electric organs, but I also caught every creature that we got an organ from, so we actually have 12, and I think that's enough to meet our quota. We would just have to butcher some of them, right? I never got that ancient ruin. I'm gonna go grab that. Okay. I really wish that upgraded feather hairband schematic gave you boosted carry weight. I really do, because the standard feathered hairband gives you 50 more carry weight. Unfortunately, though, getting a higher level of the hairband doesn't like give you a higher level of the carry weight bonus. You know, it would be really cool if it did. It just sadly does not. There's another one of those ruins over there. We're gonna get whatever blueprint it has. Yeah, right now we're killing time while getting electric organs because that's what's needed. We're also smelting a whole bunch of ingots back at base. We need ingots and we need electric organs in order to complete the next stage of our PAL box upgrade. Okay. You know what? I could make a little pit stop at the black market trader here. On the way, he's right here. When in Rome, right? You do Roman things. I really should make that Ring of Mercy, though. But right now, so far, we've been lucky, right? I have a good capture rate. We're not really damaging them much. And we're getting good results anyway. Okay. There's another Hell Zephyr here. Not that we need it. We have pretty much all of these. Okay. Okay, all of our pals are now back from the expedition. In fact, it is now a certainty. I definitely have enough supplies that I need in terms of ingots and electric organs. We'll do a little bit more here. Nice. How is it, by the way, when I use like a metal mining tool on these guys? Not that good. Okay. Very, very nice on that acquisition rate for electric organs, though. Okay. It would be a lot easier if I had Mercy hit, but honestly, we're doing fine. Beautiful. You know, those Sparkets actually seem to give 2 electric organs per capture. They're really good. I mean, compared to the Jolt Hogs, they're amazing. And then we could probably butcher them again to get 2 more. All right. Let's grab this huge verdant egg. All right, beautiful. Oh, we're killing it, buddy. I'm really glad I decided to hunt these Sparkets instead of hunting the Jolt Hogs. They give 2 organs instead of 1. It's super useful. And every capture means I can butcher what we captured and get, you know, 4 organs instead of just the 2. Very nice. We got a little loot pile down here. Doubtless some dog coins inside. I think, don't I need like 400 in order to buy the next upgrade for my accessory slots? I really don't know. Oh, wow. RIP! Those grenadiers can be pretty dangerous, at least if they're on level with you. Sorry, sweetie. You headed out? Okay, I love you very much. Just be safe today. Good luck at the new location. And, you know, yeah.
I'm gonna dazzle the pillow.
Oh, of course. Alright, take care, sweetie. I love you. The plan for today? The general plan for today is to improve the base, level up the PAL box a lot, and try our very best to get stronger pals that I can breed into things like Anubis, right? So we'll probably be visiting the black market trader, trying to get our breeding operations set up, trying to get pals that have really good handiwork. Yeah. Hopefully I can already breed like a Sacred or an Anubis or something, just based off what we got from the black market dealer already. That would be really dope if we could. I think we're good on electric organs. How are you doing today, Alex? Yeah, we have 35 electric organs, so I'm gonna get out of here now. We're gonna head to a fast travel zone. We'll go to this one over here. I'd like to primarily get a better flying mount, like one that's not so squishy. I feel like most of the flying mounts that I use, they have like the power, the offensive power, but they never quite seem to have the tankiness, right? Oh, wow. Those guys will fuck up Hell's Zephyr. Yeah, it's the dragon abilities that they're boasting. Let's just put a whole bunch of them into Pal Spheres. Fuck yeah. Look at that, dude. We met our Relaxaurus quota. Very easy. And we'll meet more of the quota still. We have 3 eggs over there. Let's send out a war sect. Fuck yeah. That was dope, dude. Okay, we can... It's primed for capture. We can totally get it. Yo, I got 15 dog coins here. Oh, that is sick. There's one more huge dragon egg I'd like to get. Precious dragon stones. Let's discard the wood and the stone. And then ancient civvy parts. That was a loaded looting occurrence. Now, I might try to finish capturing my Tansy Ignises. I think we still need a couple, right? But these huge dragon eggs are super heavy. They're like 50 points each, so we'll unload these back at base and start hatching them. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I do. I use the hardcore preset, and the only thing I change is I reduce the time it takes to hatch an egg from 2 hours down to 1 hour. I just cut it in half, so the eggs hatch twice as fast, right? But everything else is copacetic and normal. Okay, 111 metal, 82 fiber. We have a lot more wood. I'm gonna make even more fiber and try to get ahead of it full time. And then we're also gonna need to make ourselves a shitload of... Oh, that's nice. We're also gonna have to make ourselves a shitload of planks. Those are gonna be needed. Let's make the egg hatchers here, the hatcheries. There we go. All right, I got him crammed in. Warsect will help me build. Do we have nobody for harvesting the crops? I suppose we probably don't, eh? I want to take care of that then. Rip. Alright. We're gonna get rid of one of the hang-yous, and we're gonna have somebody for harvesting. I guess we'll just go with this guy right here. These guys should be easy. It's a fucking human raid. It's nothing. We got 3 huge dragon eggs and a huge verdant egg. Well, that wasn't so bad. Rip. Okay. Now, I have my schematics over here, I think. I'll put more schematics in here, into this chest. Although these are sellables, but this item counts as a schematic, and I'll put it in there. We got a lot of extra food. Not that I need it, but... It looks like he's doing the harvesting. Sellables, right there. The dragon stones are apparently only good for selling. Ancient Pal manuscript. Pal materials. We got a lot of extra food. Training manuals. Where do I want to put the training manuals? Enhancement items, I guess just right here. Although I have 2 unused chests right there, so I think I might remove the training manuals and those schematics. Yeah, we'll just put all the enhancement items in a new chest to free up space. Beautiful. Alright, looks like we're good. We're ready for whatever. Can I craft the stuff I need now to upgrade the PAL box? I need the sphere assembly line. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So all of the ore nodes have respawned. I have an accurate readout of where they are, so I can place things accurately, you know? Let's see here. I'll put this one right here. And then we need to build the electrical generator. That'll take a while to build. I'll just leave them on it while I do other shit. Ah, fuck it, let's help. In fact, it's gonna take so long that I'm just gonna switch my party. But I have to overwrite my PAL preset here. There we go. Work speed. I haven't started doing any researches yet, no. Yeah, no, I haven't. I haven't done it before, but I'd imagine it's crazy useful and I probably should be doing it. But I have this problem where if I have a resource, like those research tomes, I get very nervous about using them the wrong way. You know what I mean? Hello, Sebastian. Welcome, buddy. Yeah, this location is right here, east of the Bushy fight. The coordinates are -150 and -330. I'm gonna actually go start a construction order on planks. We're gonna want a lot of them. I'll make 20. Handiwork and kindling, eh? Those seem like the big two, yeah, especially once you start breeding. You need the cakes all the time. And handiwork in general is just always useful. Alright, we can upgrade our PAL box now. We have the 17 boards done. Now we're gonna need to upgrade some of the infrastructure around base. I'm gonna need cryogenic coolant. So let's make the production assembly line first. God, we need more ingots coming in. Wait. I might have a whole bunch just sitting in here. 25. Yeah, not that much. Not that much. I'm using... I mean, the PAL is fast. I don't know what's faster, though. An artisan with level 1 kindling or, like, a level 3 kindling. You know what I mean? This guy's got level 4 kindling, so I feel like I may as well just use him. Yeah, we'll swap them out. And then I'll fix the assignment. Yeah, it's coming. It's not coming very fast, but it's coming. Anyway, those eggs are gonna hatch over time. I'll just put our spare dino eggs in here. They'll never last long. We'll always get them hatched. It really just comes down to having more ingots available. What about the hot spring? That's going to require the cryogenic coolant, which I can't craft now anyway. And I'm also going to need more stone. I'm going to craft the Ring of Mercy. That'll help. We have room for one more pal here at base. I think I'd like to just have a high-level miner. We're getting low on stone, so having a few people designated to stone mining wouldn't be a bad idea. Alright, let's remove the Serpent. And I'm just gonna disable the transporting capacity of the Relaxaurus so he only focuses on watering. He should be the only waterer that we need. Now I'm gonna need 2 people to do some mining. Okay, fixed assignment on the stone pit. Get us some stone. All right. I have the Ring of Mercy now. That's going to help. Well, with captures at least. And where are my schematics that I'd like to craft? I might try to make a few of those things now. Like, I want to try the makeshift handgun for sure. I kind of want a metal bat, but I think I would need refined metal for it. I wonder what's better, the refined sword or the refined metal bat. Either way, I might need a weapons workbench in order to make most of those. That's regular ingots. That's stone and wood. Yeah, I don't think I can make that pistol until I have the weapons workbench, which I have over here. Yeah, makeshift handgun, 640 attack damage. It just would require more ingots to craft. And then I have ongoing ammo needs, which is pretty cheap as long as I have a means of getting gunpowder. A ranch might help with that. Let's take a look at Taco Taco. Maybe I can ranch for gunpowder with Taco Taco. Nope. But I could probably craft gunpowder. Yeah, you can craft it at a charcoal and sulfur. Okay. We got 59 more ingots. Let's craft that makeshift handgun. It'll take a while. So I might want to fix an assignment to it. I'm going to assume that by now I don't need 3 people on wood, so we're going to remove that bushy. And then I am going to sort based on handiwork. Now, she has level 4 handiwork, but she also has muscle head, which kind of sets her back on usefulness. All right, we'll deploy her, and I will give her a fixed assignment to that bench where we're making the pistol. And then I will grab my set for work speed. Whether or not I help her out really just depends on how this looks. It looks like it'll take too long for me to finish. So I'm thinking I won't even help. We'll just come back and we'll have a gun later. Yeah, party pal presets, go to our battle pals. And I think now I'm gonna go establish a ranch somewhere. We need a ranch. Totally need a ranch. So maybe I'll just do it over here where that metal is, right? Have a ranch right there, and then I can also harvest the metal if I want it. That sounds good to me. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna have to gather some requisite supplies. There's no stone up there, so I'm gonna want to grab a lot of stone. And I'm also gonna want to grab a little bit of paldium. Okay. Yeah, I could fit a ranch up here. And also have all the nodes in case I wanted to mine them with the rush ore, right? So let's grab a little bit of wood. All right. Yeah, I prefer to not get rid of these trees if I can avoid it. They're nice just in a scenic way, right? We're gonna deploy the pals right over here. Yeah, I think that'll do. Okay, we got a second base. Although I don't really like the blue lines being visible over there, so moving this over would probably fix that. What about right here? Got some blue lines on the trees over there. I don't see any blue lines. That's nice and hidden. Okay. We got the base computer put down. Now I'll build a little collection chest here. Aw, don't cut down the tree. I guess it'll respawn later. That's a beautiful tree, and I didn't want to destroy it. For now, I'll put the rest zone somewhere else, and we'll let that tree grow back. All right. We're gonna need a lot of fiber, as well as a feed box, a couple of those. So I'm gonna need to bring aquatic pal fluids, more stone, more wood, seeds. Stone, wood, aquatic pal fluids, seeds. We don't need many seeds. All right. We're going to be moving around slowly, but we'll be able to get it all set up in one fell swoop. Although I forgot to grab some fiber. We will need some fiber, so I'll grab that now in order to make the beds. Okay. Yeah, this will be a good, it'll basically be a ranching base, possibly also a breeding base. And we'll be able to get extra metal here whenever we want it. So I'll start by making a bunch of beds here. Oh, you can place them one after the other, and then they're vertically aligned. I didn't know that. That's useful. Oh, fuck yeah. I like that a lot, actually. Okay. I can't even place down that many beds, really. Here. I'll get rid of those, and then we'll deploy a building team. We're gonna want to recall them right away, otherwise they'll destroy the trees, and I don't want that. Okay. Yeah, that ends up placing them perfectly. You have to place the far away one first, and then it immediately snaps down and allows you to place the bottom one in line with both the one to the right and the one on top. That's actually extremely useful, and I never knew that before. Nice. Learn something new every day. You know what? We're probably gonna need some nighttime builders for this. Okay. Now we're gonna need a place to grow the food and feed everybody. All right. Hi. You've got a lineup of pals. What, is that it? You got a single fucking pupper eye? Alright. Wow, get out of here. Get the hell out of my house. Garbage. Alright, for now, I'm just gonna put the hot springs over here, and then when that tree has regrown, we'll place it beside the tree. Okay, there we go. We got the hot springs. Now we just got to build them, and then the whole place is ready to fire up and use. Go nuts. It's getting confused with the snapping. If I unlock that Japanese pillow, apparently you can stack the gardens on top of each other to save space or something. But that'll do. Hell yeah, buddy. And all these ore nodes will respawn, so I can turbocharge my acquisition anytime I want. I'm very surprised that I've only gotten one Calamari so far, eh? I've only found the one. So I don't have, like, super good haulers, not really. All right. So we have a transporter who also does the watering. Deploy him, and then we need someone to grow the crops. Okay. Yeah, all these guys double as haulers, so now we're basically good. Yeah, we have a bunch of haulers who also do the crop growing and whatnot. Now we're just gonna want to build the ranch. I need a little more wood, though. Where do we put this ranch? That's the question. We got to try to find a place for it that won't disrupt any spawns. Theoretically, I could put it over there where those are. I think. Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say. Moving slowly definitely isn't helping, so I'm gonna deposit a bunch of shit. I want to move at a normal speed. normal enough. I was thinking about putting the ranch over here. I definitely don't need that many beds right now. It looks like it fits. Yeah, I could do that. 100% I could do that. It looks like the best place for it, really. Yeah, we'll do that. And then I'll put the bed somewhere else. We can tuck them away in any corner of this place. Beautiful. Now we need to put down some beds. Preferably in such a way where it's not going to impact any of the resource spawns at all. I need them kind of out of the way, unfortunately. All right. Okay. We can fit 6 beds over there, and then maybe another... Hell, this might be a good place for all of them, really. But we'll figure it out as we go. Overlaps with another object or character. Strange. It must be the lumpy terrain right there. So that place was never going to be good for beds anyway. I can put another 6 beds right here, but I would like them to be kind of tucked away from the boulder. Too close to a special facility. Can't build there. I need to move them back because now it's interacting with the PAL box. Okay, there we go. I just have to place these ones down different. So I managed to squeeze like 12 beds in here. Once that tree regrows, I'm gonna move the little fucking bathtubs over there under the shade of the tree. It'll look like a really nice place for the pals to relax. There we go. And 12 beds is certainly good enough for all the labor we're gonna need here with the ranch and everything, right? I don't know where we'll fit the breeding pen, if we want one. But we'll figure that out later. I could even just get rid of a few of the mining nodes, right? We got plenty of food. Now I will deploy some ranching pals. Drops honey when assigned to the ranch. Drops leather, wool. Artisan. Oh, buddy, look at that. Melpaca with artisan. That's going to be great for wool. Sometimes drops venom glands when assigned to the ranch. Drops high quality pal oil. Flame organs when assigned to the ranch. Electric organs. We could start farming some organs. We got an artisan right here for the electric organs. How many people can you even assign to like one single ranch? Is it only 3? What are you doing? Why aren't you doing something? Go do something. It looks like it's transporting. Yeah, the max size for the ranch might only be 4 entities. It looks like. So I'm gonna have to like pick and choose. But I really like the fact that we have all these artisans, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a party out of the guys that we're choosing right now. Because all these guys have something that in some way boosts their working potential, right? Ranch master, farming work suitability +2. Holy shit. Well, that's a great way to get aquatic pal fluids. So I'm gonna save this preset as ranch 1. And now we need a ranch 2. This guy having ranch master, he's definitely who I want to be using for the aquatic pal fluids. Service minded. Your dropped item is 50%. What the fuck is service minded? It's good for butchering pals. It applies to the items that they drop when butchered. Okay. That's pretty cool, actually. So I'm gonna want to make an entire service-minded thing. Drops cotton candy with work slave. It looks like that's it for all of our ranch guys. Anyway, now, where's the cows? We got a conceited one right here. I don't really care about Vixie. We're gonna make sure I have somebody for honey. That's just speed, and that is increase in player work speed. All right, so this is ranching 2. Yeah, right on. So we now have a collection of pals that are best in the ranch. I like that. I love being able to have different presets for different things. So now I just choose some resources that I'd like to start producing and we go to town on it. I'm gonna make sure that I have somebody working a fridge here. And then we have to build that fridge. Ice, organs, and ingots. And then we're gonna need some cotton candy, I think, in order to seal off the food box. Okay. We got a fridge guy. I'll just use, I'll use Fox Park's Christ, because that way the fridge will be the only thing it does. So we got the fridge. Now I need to get some cotton candy to seal off the feed box. Well, these huge dragon eggs are done. They're all gonna be Relaxauruses. And then a huge verdant egg containing what? That pistol's almost done. Nice. We got a mamma rest from that egg. That's crazy. I'm just gonna make even more ingots. We'll need a bunch in order to build the infrastructure required to level up the PAL box anyway. Now that all those eggs are hatched, we need what? Cotton candy. We need cotton candy. Okay. Hell yeah, buddy. So we're gonna start stockpiling the resources required for cake production right now. We're already getting the wheat elsewhere. Feed box. There we go. So now we just need the cow, the chicken, the bee for honey. And then it's dealer's choice what else I decide to make. And I think I know exactly what I want to make, honestly. I'm gonna definitely use this Malpaca because it has artisan, right? That's gonna get us a lot of wool, and we're gonna need that wool. And then I suppose flame organs. I've heard flame organs are pretty important, right? We have 4 people in there already, though, so I can't really assign anybody else at present. But that's a good start. Yeah, we'll produce honey, eggs, milk, and wool. As much as we can. And then for the rest of our labor, we just do mining people. Honestly, I may as well go with Tombat. Because it has gathering. It'll harvest the crops too. Hell yeah, buddy. Okay. There we go. So we're going to have extra metal coming in here. Lots of it. We got haulers already. I would love to have more Kilamaris for this place. I haven't really found many Kilamari. Let's try to look at the map and see where I might get more Kilamari. Because they're, as far as I know, they're like the fastest transporter. Habitat. So the only place we can find them organically is to the southwest of that volcano zone. And we don't know how high level they're going to be. Build a research thing and look at what's available? All right. I feel like I should move this. Yeah, I should totally move that over here where the other storages are. Beautiful. The pistol is now done. You can go do whatever you want to do. You don't need to be here. Right on. I got a pistol. I'm going to get rid of the 3-shot bow now. And I'll store the ammo. We'll take the pistol ammo, of course. Fuck yeah, I got a gun. Okay. Auto assign. Done. Let's grab all that. Now, we need to build a weapon assembly line. Which requires more nails. Easy. Which means we no longer need the weapons bench. And then we need the production assembly line, which is going to require, God, even more ingots with nails and cement. Let's grab my work efficiency, pals. One of them's missing. Fuck. Hang on. Sort by motivational leader. Now they just need to have a patch where it doesn't use any of the pals in your presets for expeditions. And the game will be perfect. Unless, you know what, maybe one of them is like deployed at the other base or something and I overlooked it. Either way, we're good. Okay, we have a bunch of nails now. I'm gonna need a whole bunch of cement. I'll make 10 batches, and then we're gonna fix assignment of one of the crafters to it. Yeah, Patalia will do. I definitely feel like I should have smaller people for mining the stone. The Mamarests tend to get in the way, so clear that. Mining. Yeah, we'll just do a couple of these. Beautiful. Now I'm gonna grab my mining party and I'm gonna harvest everything around. Fuck yeah, dude. May as well, right? It's more metal on hand. Grab the mining troop. And let's go. Does Mine Foreman make a difference, or was I wrong on that? Because I didn't think it did. I mean, maybe it does. I don't know. We're gonna find out, though. I need the boosted carry weight. I honestly think maybe Mine Foreman does make a difference. Either that or the attack stat makes a difference. I don't really know for sure. But there is a way to find out. We're gonna compare this one and the other one I was using. So, Pal Party preset. Mining. Use that preset. The Kativas are missing. So this one has an attack stat of 167. And this one has 161, so it actually has less attack. Let's grab some more mining foremen. I want to find out if it really does make a difference. See, 1600 is the damage bracket that we usually get. Right? 1400, yeah. I don't think it makes a difference. Yeah, it doesn't make a difference. However, one thing I noticed about Mamorest is that it improved mining efficiency. So what I would like to try to do, oh, while mounted, increases logging efficiency and mining efficiency. Well, I can't exactly ride it, so we're not even going to worry about it. I'm just going to grab a couple of Cativas, and we'll do it the way we've always done it. But the moment I learn a way to improve the efficiency of this mining setup, you guys will be the first to know. All right, we're good for now. Okay. I'd love to make that production assembly line, but it will require more ingots. We're currently making the cement. I'm gonna switch to my work speed, pal set. Okay. Hell yeah, buddy. Oh, this playthrough is so different from the last one. I'm doing things so much smarter. So much fucking smarter than before, you know? I do wish I had gotten ahead of the metal earlier, mind you. I feel like now we have need of a lot of consistent metal, but we're constantly smelting more ore. But it is what it is. We got 72 ingots. I'm gonna take a look at that research thing now. All right. So, kindling. Work speed for kindling 10%, work speed for kindling 5%. I won't bother getting the research speed for kindling. I'd rather just get like the actual unlock technology flame cauldron. Well, what the fuck is a flame cauldron? 200,000 workload is pretty crazy. I can get 15% more work for kindling, but I would need some charcoal to do it. So we're gonna hold off on that. You know what? That's actually one way that I can improve the efficiency. Hang on. Yeah, there's certain things I can unlock that'll improve the efficiency of my pals, and I'm gonna start trying to unlock those now. At least I think there is. Maybe they removed those items, like the items that you could build where it would improve the efficiency of pals doing that work type. It looks like they might have removed it. Unless it's just been moved further down the line and it's like later in the unlocks. Yeah, I don't really see those things that can improve the efficiency here. They used to be there, but they're not there now. Either way, I will try to research better handicraft later. For now, I just want to make that production bench. I think we can, finally. Yeah, production assembly line. I'd like to have consistent spacing. I do wish it wouldn't switch what it's snapping to. But I think that'll do. That looks like adequate, even spacing. We have the production assembly line. Now we just need that high quality hot spring. Which will require crafted cryogenic coolant from here. I'll make 20. And we're gonna need an electrical pal in order to have power here. We're doing quite well on all forms of resources. I'm gonna remove the patilla. It's really just a dedicated crafter anyway. I'll put Catris here. And then we need a Thunder Cunt 6000. Okay. You're grabbing the wheat. Okay. Yeah, we need to get more Kilamaris. I mean, I guess Hang You is a good alternative, right? We do have a couple of Hang Yous. This is fast. Oh, I like it. I like it. It was way slower before I started using Motivational Leader on an entire party. They're locked behind the researches now, eh? Shit. Well, let's make the 5 cryogenic coolant that we need. We have 100 cement pre-prepared. These are definitely much more space inefficient. Much more space inefficient. God, every time one big-ass dinosaur gets out of the way, another one goes in the way. All right, let's put this here. Move it over. And place another one right there. I can always move the feed box later if I really feel it's necessary. Fuck yeah. You know, after this is built, I'll be able to... Oh, we're done with those 100 ingots. I gotta go grab those. After we're done with this, I'll be able to upgrade the box again. Let's go collect all the metal that we can from the other base. We need to keep those ingots coming in, like, constantly, over and over and over again. Okay, 212 metal. I'll take the eggs and the milk as well. Weird. Why the fuck are we dropping items over here? Yeah, we were dropping wool over there. I don't know. Maybe maybe we need more haulers. Yeah, we got 44 wool. That was not in the collection box. Maybe we're gonna need more haulers here. So you know what? Mining-wise, we seem fine. I'm gonna get rid of this guy, and I'm gonna put a Hang You in here. I'll need to find it, but transporting. Yeah, we'll put a Hang You in here. He'll help. There we go. Let's go back to base. Deposit everything, and let's start a new batch of metal. Takes a while to build these, but we have to kind of rush because if those guys don't have access to the hot springs, then they're gonna, you know, their sanity will go down, they'll get sick. Okay. That guy's sleeping. As long as he has access to a hot spring when he wakes up, he'll be fine, I think. Base upgrade. Now we need to try to build the improved furnace so I can make refined metal ingots. That's going to require 5 cryogenic coolant. Okay. There we go. This will allow me to start making refined ingots. We got a pretty well-oiled machine of a base here. Good spacing on everything. Yeah, I'm amazed we've managed to fit all of this so far. It's gonna be hard, though, once we have to make the longer versions of those benches, the assembly lines. Summoning altar. Where the fuck am I gonna fit a summoning altar? I mean, it's fucking big. Maybe I could put it right here. If these trees were out of the way. I've not yet met my quota of Joltog Christs. One of these is gonna work. All right, that's our 5th and final. We're good. Let's get out of here. Looks like I'm not going to be able to fit this comfortably. We're going to have a pretty hard time making that fit. That's what your mom said about Jamal last night. Okay, 5 more seconds left on this hot spring. Everybody's in good condition. Yeah, I want to preserve the metal rocks here, you know? Let's, I'll upgrade the sphere assembly line. Which requires stuff that I definitely don't have access to yet. But I kind of want to move those back. I could improve the spacing. Now, should I rebuild those right now, or should... Well, you know what? Yeah, I should. Production assembly line, I'm going to tuck in right here at the back, like the very fucking back. And then sphere assembly line. Hello, Jesper. Welcome, buddy. It's good to see you. How are you doing lately? No, I know that, Alex. I know that. The ore nodes are beginning to respawn, so I'll be able to get an accurate idea of what my building limitations are. So basically what you're saying is I should build the summoning altar, but only long enough to complete the thing, and then I can dismantle it after. And then later on, I can probably have a third base, and that's where I'll put my summoning altar. It works for me. What's everything that I need? I know I need... Okay, so Sphere 2 and the Summoning Altar. The Sphere 2 assembly line is going to take a lot of stuff that I just don't have yet. That's the weapon workbench. I'm gonna make the Giga grappling gun after. I need to make some circuits, right? We need quartz at this stage. Quartz and polymer. Polymer requires sulfur. So basically I need quartz and sulfur. And I know exactly where to get a whole bunch of quartz. The sulfur is easy. I can typically just go into a cave to get it. Oh, that uses course ammo. It doesn't even use pistol ammo. Wow. Okay, fair enough. All right. What other schematics am I sitting on? Like, I feel like I could craft something while I'm out and about doing stuff. The metal pat level 3 requires what? Hardwood and refined ingot. It's strong, though. It's stronger than even the sword. I'll craft one of those crossbows. We'll leave that to get done while we're gone. Now, let's go get a whole... Well, I'm gonna go get that meteorite first. Yeah, okay. Top box management. Wait. Okay. Oh, no worries, buddy. No worries. Zuzi's got a hectic couple of weeks ahead of her right now. She has like 4 days off over the next couple of weeks. But it's like she works multiple days, goes to school for a day, and then gets 1 day off, and then works multiple days, goes to school for a day, gets 1 day off. I know how it is, buddy. Responsibilities, right? There was another Lift Monk effigy around here, wasn't there? I could have sworn I saw 2 a second ago. Couldn't tell you where. Anyway, let's go to that meteor. I have the Ring of Mercy on, so... Now that we got that, I'm gonna want to deposit that shit, and then we're gonna fast travel to a place where I can get a bunch of quartz. I may not have found that place yet, but I know where it is if I don't have the fast travel point to get to it. I may as well just use this fast travel point. Yo, there's a sulfur rock right fucking there. I feel like I may as well get that. There's a couple of sulfur rocks here, actually. That's awesome. I didn't even realize that was a thing. We literally have sulfur rocks that are a walking distance from base. I'm doing okay, Jesper. I'm doing okay. I'm on day 5 without a cigarette. I got this... I have this oral nicotine spray. It's been helping a lot to kill the cravings when they get really strong. Yeah, I'm doing all right, buddy. Let's get some sleep. So the work continues. Now, I'm gonna go harvest all of that sulfur that we just saw. Fuck, my pickaxe broke, so this last one's gonna take a while longer to break. There we go. I don't even have a repair bench built. Okay. There we go. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. How do you use the spray? You have to push down on this, and then it lifts up and reveals the hole. Then you have to spray it on your cheeks or your tongue, but there's like mint in here, and it's really strong. So I find that when I put it on my tongue, it kind of burns a little too much. Even when I have mercy hit, I still end up killing that stuff by accident. It's the fire damage that's doing it. I need to weaken them with something that doesn't do fire damage. Okay, well, we got a good amount of sulfur to start with. Stow it all. Now we need to go get some quartz, so we're gonna fast travel to a place where I might be able to do that. Fast travel. I think it's up here, actually. So we'll go northeast of this location. Honestly, it's been so easy to quit smoking because of this oral spray. It almost feels like cheating. It's been kind of like too easy to quit. I'm used to just trying to quit cold turkey. I quit for a few months, smoke for a few months, quit for a few months, smoke for a few months. But this time, it's like the suffering that I have typically associated with quitting cigarettes has been vastly fucking reduced. Like, vastly. Yeah, this oral spray it makes it so much easier to quit that it is basically like cheating. It's because every time you get that craving, you can like mitigate it a little bit. You're not dealing with the full brunt force of the craving. You're just dealing with a watered down version of it. Yesterday, I only had 2 sprays. Like, it's, you know, the quitting is almost over. Got it. I haven't killed this guy yet. We'll do it now. And there's an effigy over here. There's a black marketeer here as well. I may as well go for the capture. Do you think that this might be just like... Wait. One of those treasure caves? Let's try to catch a couple of fish here while I'm here. I'm not likely to succeed. These are probably really high level and difficult to catch fish, but I will try, just while I'm here, right? Well, that wasn't so bad. Got it. Okay. Lots of quartz and a sulfur node, yeah. In my previous playthrough, I put a little base there. It was pretty good. I haven't done a cave in a while. I'll do this one while we're here, right? I could grab a little more sulfur there if I wanted. We got a locked chest right here. Got it. Okay, we got an aquatic egg right here. I may as well grab it. I'm gonna retrieve some more paldium from this mining node too. Fuck yeah. Alright, we got some pretty good loot in this dungeon so far. And here's the boss, a bunch of tentacles. Okay. Go! Yeah, War Sect is fucking dope, dude. Got it. Alright, there's another dungeon done. If we butcher that guy, we'll get even more precious entrails and ancient civvy parts, so. Stamina remedy. Nice. Plus 10 increase to my stamina permanently. Let's get out of here. $80. Yeah, it was expensive. It was expensive. You're basically paying the cost of several packs of cigarettes, but it does help to quit. Of course, nothing's gonna beat a good cigarette, right? Like, nothing's gonna be as good, but it helps you to kill the cravings to enough of an extent to cross the finish line. Okay. Let's get out of here. I need to go this way. And we need to start gathering that quartz. Hey, we got a skill fruit tree here. Mark it. I'm gonna go back home and deposit first. Wrong base, but I'll grab everything here. We have a lot of wool that's just being like left on the ground, and I don't know why. I'll try to figure it out later. But we are getting a lot of good stuff. Great, I think we have one more egg in here. Yeah, we do. Let's hatch it. There's something I wanted to craft. I definitely want the Giga grappling gun. I could make a Giga shield. Oh, fuck yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna have to assign somebody to non-stop production at it, though. We have an open slot, so let's sort by handicraft. We'll use that Catrus, and then... There we go. What? A visitor has arrived at the base. Oh. You want... Okay, yeah. Rip Bozo. Alright, let's go fuck up this raid, wherever it is. Where are they? Okay. Done. Let's go get some quartz and bring it back home. Unfortunately, like, I can use my mining setup to mine it faster, but it won't reduce the carry weight of it, unfortunately. Turticle does not work on anything besides copper, so... So I'm basically, I think, just gonna want to get rid of Turticle and make sure I have more Cativas for more carry weight. Okay. I have pretty weak pals with me, so I need to try to stay out of trouble. Oh, fucking hell. Wow, I've never had the targeting flop that badly before. All right. It is pretty nice to have a gun and to be able to do respectable damage myself. Anyway, this is the last fallopian tube that we have to fucking catch, so. Let's grab up a whole bunch of the quartz. I would have fought that pal tamer over there, but I chose not to because I don't have my actual team on me. You know what I mean? Not capable of mining pure quartz my ass. Okay, that'll do. I have 68 quartz. We need to head back now. Oh, fuck yeah, that is nice. No longer needing to just climb up the ledges, being able to use the grappling gun to get up. Okay. There we go. Homeward bound. So let's see what I can do with that quartz. Now I need some polymer to be made. Make a fuck ton of polymer for me, Catris. That's your job. Got a Kelpsie. Upper eye. Let's get some sleep now. I equipped the Giga Shield. I'm gonna test this out, just so I know for sure. Yeah, it doesn't reduce the weight. I feel like they need to change that. They need to change the description to copper ore. Otherwise, it's just a flat-out lie, and it deceives players, and I feel like it just sets everybody up for disappointment when they realize that it's not what they were promised, you know? Let's hatch these vanworm eggs. I think that's what they are. We're doing pretty damn good on wood and stone right now. Let's go to our other base and engage in the collection of the resources left there. All right. While I'm here, I feel like I may as well just mine all this stuff. A hell of a lot quicker if I do it than if they do. And I might want to move those fountains now that the tree is finally back. Okay. Well, we're done with that for now. I'm gonna change back to my regular group of pals. Take all that. Yeah, we're doing pretty damn good. I like the idea of having like another base that serves exclusively as like a ranch and a mining operation, you know, combining both. The polymers are coming, but I'm gonna switch to my handicraft set. Yeah, work speed. God, I hate how it does that, man. Okay, where is... Maybe it's right here, eh? That Catress has motivational leader. That's definitely the one. Alright. Where is another Catress? Do we have another one? Yep. Deploy that. Assign her to that bench. All right. Yeah, we're getting those polymers pretty fast. I kind of want to use the spray, but I also know there's no expiration date on it. I'm gonna need more in a month from now, for sure. The hardest time with quitting smoking is not the first week. No, the hardest time with quitting smoking is actually a month later. The first week is the physical addiction, and that breaks most people. But the hardest part is the mental rewiring, like the brain chemistry alterations that take place a month later. That's the hardest time to stay quit. I have 2 of these bottles. It came with 2 of them. Well, for now, I'll have a little bit of reprieve. Oh, it tastes like shit. It's like spraying fucking toothpaste in your mouth. With the side order of vinegar. Ugh. So what exactly do I need to make the circuits? I can make 30. Okay, I'm gonna make 20 circuits now. Yeah, we're good. I need 10 of these in order to upgrade the sphere bench, I think. I'm just gonna want to temporarily put down this summoning altar rather than full-fledged like building it. But I'm gonna need to find a spot that allows me to do that. Before, the only way I was able to place it was by having these ore nodes over here harvested. Speaking of ore nodes, let's start smelting again. I'm gonna make 248 refined metal ingots. Meteor launcher. That's fucked. Production assembly line 2. I'm gonna need, I think, 10 of these circuit boards. And how many do I need for... So 20. I need to finish all of these. And I'm also gonna need 200 refined ingots. So even though we're crafting a lot, they're all gonna be going. That's crazy. Anyway, while these guys work on stuff here, I'm gonna go do something else. Change my PAL preset to combat. And what about this expedition? They're done, right? Yeah. We'll send them out again. All right, let's go hunting for bosses or explore new territories. Maybe I should go to the desert. I have the heat-resistant metal armor, so I can withstand the temperatures here. I'd like to try to find... Apparently there's a PAL here called Sacred, and I should try to find some. All right. I got a ferocious musclehead taco. That's actually insane. Oops. It's not possible to ride a war sect, right? No, you can't get a war sect saddle. I need moves on my flying mounts that don't cause like fire. I need to be able to weaken something without like setting it on fire and killing it, right? Well, that works. I don't know how I feel about being around 4 tacos at once, but... That's actually my 5th taco, so we're done with those. We got some Relaxaurus Luxes over there, but there's 3 of them, and they could fuck me up, dude. Guaranteed, dollars to donuts, they could obliterate me. Alright. There's a giant Dumud over there. Oh my god. Let's get some altitude. I'll be safer while attempting this capture. Got it. Okay. I feel like I don't really need a rare Dumud, but I don't know, I'll try to get it. Okay, now we attempt to capture. In an area like this, I feel like nothing short of a Megasphere even cuts it. Oh my god. Giga. Okay, let's go. Well, I got it. I need to watch out for that attack. Yeah, that would fuck me up. Got it? Holy shit. Got it. What the fuck is that ambient noise supposed to be? That's gotta be a glitch, right? Yeah, I have like some sort of glitch noise happening. I'm gonna save and quit and then come back in. Skill fruit? Yeah, true. What are the best passives for combat, pals? Honestly, I don't know. I use a lot of utility passives, but I don't know what good ones are for combat. All right, let's spam Dark Ball to weaken this Dazzy. I need to wait until it uses that electrical move, the Thunder Beam. Yeah, that I don't want to get hit by. Okay, it's primed for capture. Now we just spam the normal balls till we get it. Oh my god, see how much that move hurts? Got it. There's a fucking Memog over there. I'm just gonna Gigasphere that. Got it. That's fucking sick. I dryballed a Memog. Okay. Yeah, as long as I keep on spamming Dark Ball, I can weaken these guys and prime them for capture. I should be able to catch this guy with normal balls, actually. As long as I hit him in the head and get that critical. Holy shit. I'm gonna use a fucking Giga. Just to have a slightly better chance for one throw. There we go. Let's try to get these fuddlers here. can use 3 dark orbs to weaken it for capture, and boom. Got it. Immortal passive trait, huh? Well, wait, what are passives? Those are partner skills. Oh, you're talking passives. Okay, well, the best passives for combat pals are like Musclehead. Yeah, you have Musclehead, you have Ferocious. Anything that increases attack or defense or... there's another one. There's one called Serenity. It's probably the best. It gives you 10% more damage, and it reduces the cooldown of your combat abilities a lot. I could try to track down that Meemog. Oh, wow. Fuck. That Meemog is over there. Wait, no, that's a chest. Okay. Got it. Ring of Electric Resistance. Nice. Got it. Yeah, I'm really glad I started using this Dark Orb because it's making it a lot easier for me to like weaken these pals for capture. Got it. I don't know where that Meemog went that we saw earlier. It must be long gone, eh? Lovander's a healing pal, eh? Okay. We would need one more Lovander to finish. purple chest. Ice egg. I do not want to get attacked by that many tacos, let me tell you. Okay, that's our 5th Dazzy, so we're done with Dazzy. Got it. We're done with Fuddler. Done with Taco. There's a Meemog right there. I could try to dry ball it again, but I don't know. Let's just try to follow that one and end up getting it. Maybe it will either get itself stuck or it won't know where I am. I don't know.
Yeah.
Alright, fuck him. He's just like moving around. The Meemog is over here. Nice. Okay. Didn't manage. I only have 3 more Gigaspheres. Got it. That's our 5th Dig Toys. We're now done with Dig Toys 2. I don't think I'll be able to find that Meemog again. Oh yeah, I'm done with Dig Toys. What am I doing? At least we're doing a good job of keeping our mount alive, you know? While also securing captures and getting a lot of EXP. We got an effigy, land ball effigy. This desert's been a very lucrative opportunity for continued captures and experience. Oh my god, that was devastating. Okay, I'm gonna dismount. Got it. Bro, that attack is like hyper lethal. That's insane. All right, let's go for the capture. Got it. I'm gonna fly around on Elphedryn now, and we're gonna give what's his name a chance to heal. Hellzephyr. All right. Okay. Let's get out of here. I'd imagine that Gatling gun is not just for show. I'm gonna go to the coastline and try to catch more of those water dudes. We still need a few more. There's also a large, like a huge verdant egg over there. I'll grab it. A couple of pal souls here. I may as well attempt the capture of that, even if I don't make it. Dry-balling Meemog seems to be like the only way I can pull it off most of the time. What the hell is that? That's another... Okay. Nice. Those Relaxaurus Luxes will fuck me up, dude. They're level 49. If they hit me with one of those lightning attacks, the lightning streak, we'd be totally dead. Okay. Oh my god. Got it. We can go back to Hell Zephyr now. I need 2 more of those water types before we're done capturing them. Ow! God, that did over half of my mount's health. Holy shit. Yeah, not all attacks are created equal. But that's why we have 2 flying mounts. I've learned my lesson, right? You have to make sure that you have 2. And they should both be pretty fucking strong. We need 1 more of those water mounts. Our pals have returned from their expedition. All right, let's dismount. I can do the rest on my own. This is the last one we need. Alright, we got it. Anyway, I'm gonna check out that island over there, and I'm also gonna grab this over here, this fast travel zone. I also see a dog coin pile over there. Scutless is OP with its partner skill, eh? Where is Scutless anyway? Scutless becomes the player's katana. Attack 2,600. Holy shit. Wow, so it's like a short burst of crazy melee power. Like absolutely bonkers melee ability. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna get rid of this 10 metal ore. Ancient civilization researcher, eh? All right, I got a quest. Join boss battle? No. At least not right now. Fuck is that? Oh! Okay. Okay, I'm out. Fuck that. Holy shit. That thing's level 46, dude. I wasn't expecting that. My first clue was that it didn't have a health bar until I shot it. We got a Meemog effigy over here. Let's grab it. All right, we got it. That was our fourth Catris. Got it. That's our fifth. We're done capturing them. Got it. Heart of the Immovable King we just got on him. That's pretty crazy. And I got a gold key. So we're in a very high level area then. Wait. Large pal soul. Get rid of the stone to grab it. Oh, hello. Ruby effigy. Let's go unlock this fast travel point. I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh my god. Dude, I keep getting repeatedly frozen. Come on. Get out, get out, get out. Holy fuck, that was intense. Oh my god. A level 47 Quivern. There's no way in hell I can catch that. Not a chance. Which really sucks. That looks really cool. There's no way, right? Like, there's no way I can get that. Honestly, I feel like I'm just gonna have pals die if I try, so I'm not even gonna bother. But, Jesus Christ, do I ever want something like that. Setting it on fire works pretty well. it does a consistent damage over time, and it looks like the Ray Hounds are getting involved in the battle. Okay, this is terrifying. Wait a minute, here's an idea. Let's try to get it to attack this thing. We need to set it on fire. That was our most consistent damage dealing that we were able to do. Oh my god. Alright, we set it on fire. We have a little bit of bonus DPS now. Oh my god, Warsec got a lot of damage there. Well, Caperty just died. Will I? We need to try to set it on fire, but honestly, I'm more likely to lose my soldiers in the attempt to make that happen. All right, it's on fire. Oh my god, I have a chance to catch it. But not many. Fuck. My only real chance is like this hypersphere, I think. God, not likely. No, we failed right away. We're probably not going to be able to catch this. What? No fucking way! No way did we just get a fucking lucky Quivern. Oh my god, dude. That's insane. 4 of our guys survived. Unfortunately, Caperty perished. But that's still amazing. I can't believe we got that, dude. I can't believe it. Sometimes, you know, risk and reward, right? Risk and reward. Anyway, I want to start using that Quivern, for sure. Let's go home. I honestly can't believe I pulled that off. Fucking shiny Quivern, dude. Alright, let's hatch all these. I got a Ragnahawk with Noble. Several Ragnahawks. Nice. Okay. Alright. That's all of our eggs stored. I'm gonna make that ring of electrical resistance. All of these circuit boards are now done. That's dope. I can't believe we have a fucking Quivern. Quivern saddle. I want to look at the list of flying mounts and see how Quivern compares. 1400 speed. Literally the fastest mount that I've ever seen. That's insane. And it has 220 stamina. That's a goated, like, god tier acquisition right there. We need to make that saddle. It's gonna require 20 refined ingots, 6 more coolant, and then some cloth. I'll make 35 cloth. we'll get him working on it. I have 83 refined metal here. Reload. Inventory's been cleaned, more or less. I can't believe we got that, dude. The Ring of Electric Resistance is done. Let's go equip it. I'm gonna make 15 of these. 15 carbon fiber. Anyway, let's go to sleep. I can't believe we got that Quivern. That's insane. That is insane. We were down to our last 9 megaspheres, dude. We now have every material except for the cryogenic coolant, so I'm gonna switch. Wait. Caperty does help with keeping my guys fed. I might want to try to start training Caperty knocked. Where is Caperty knocked? It's another dark type, but I'm thinking instead of Hell Zephyr, I might just use Quivern. I don't know, I like Hell Zephyr. Maybe instead of Elphidrin. Yeah, Caperty keeps your party fed, which is honestly pretty important. Like, the tedium of feeding your pals is completely eliminated when you just have a Caperty in party, so here it is. Caperty knocked. Yeah, we'll start leveling that up. In fact, I could feed it some of these so that it's battle ready already. I'll use the XL training manual on it. So now it's level 30, and then we can bump it up a little bit more. All right. Multi-cutter, poison shower. All right, wind cutter, multi-cutter. Poison fog could be useful. Let's just get poison shower on it. I need to save this preset. And then I need to switch to my work speed preset and help them make this stuff. Unreal, dude. Unreal. That makes me want to take like a celebratory shit. I have to take a shit pretty bad. I want to ride that Quivern, man. That thing out-leveled us by 10 levels. I can't believe we managed to catch it. I can't fucking believe it. If we would have left and came back, it probably would have despawned. Yo, there's a fucking one of those ancient ruins over there with the blueprint. Tell you what, once we can ride the Quivern, we'll fly it over there. Get a feel for how fast it is and how good the stamina is with a little flight over there. All right, let's make like 14 coolant. Once I've made 8, I should be able to make the saddle, I think. I think I need 7. 8's the safer number. Okay. Yep, quiver and saddle, there we go. You know I'm helping to make this saddle. I'm way too excited to receive it, dude. Getting a lucky quiver and like... The speed of this mount just absolutely dwarfs the speed of the other mounts that we've had. This could be pretty crazy. Oh my god, guys, we have an actually fast mount that has a shitload of stamina. This is crazy. The fact that I was able to fly all the way over here without having to land is insane. That's dope, dude. Ring of neutral resistance, eh? Oh, that's fucking crazy. What abilities does it have, huh? Aqua Burst, Grass Tornado. I like Nightmare Ball and Aqua Burst. And Spirit Fire is pretty strong, too. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go with Spirit Fire. He's got 3 different elements to use. Boosted attack and defense, decrease in incoming lightning damage. What's the passive? Increases the attack of Dragon Pals by 17%. Holy shit, dude. Get a couple of new Univolts. Level 20 guy named Grill. No shot. No fucking shot. I want to try to catch that thing. This guy with the Gatling gun? Like, dude. Fucking sick. Oh my god, dude. Yo, Grill's got muscle head too. That's kind of fucking awesome. Okay. What is this boss over here? Level I don't think this is too risky to try. Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay, we almost lost the quiver. Yeah, so it's a really good thing the Quiverin has that reduction in electrical damage because he almost got fucked up. There's no way in hell I'm catching that thing with anything other than like a really good sphere. I don't even know if I can catch that, really. Oh! Oh my god, Warsect almost died to that. No! Oh, we just lost that Relaxaurus. Yo, I can't even catch that with a fucking Gigasphere, like. Oh my god. I literally can't catch that. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't catch it. Oh! Holy shit. All right, guys, we just died and lost. We lost everything. Oh my god. Holy shit. No! All right, I got a little overzealous, but that's okay. I feel like every playthrough is another privilege, another opportunity to not only learn what killed you, but like we get to have another episode 1 now. All right, we get to start again, and we get to find new pals, get different luckies, have a different time. You know, I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed this playthrough, and I'm looking forward to the other one. Yo, we got Cloud9 though, and I learned so much in this playthrough, right? The black market guy getting me Hell Zephyr early, insanely good. So I'm gonna go take a piss, and then we're gonna schedule another attempt. I love Palworld, man. This is super fun. I got good news, guys. Very good news. I managed to take a big shit. I took a massive shit. So I'm ready for the next attempt. Yeah, we got killed by a Relaxaurus Lux, Danny, right after we managed to catch a level 45 Lucky Quivern. But there is another piece of information that was kind of hidden that I just learned. So we look at the flying mounts here. Ragnahawk has really good speed. Really good speed. 1300, which when you compare that to a Hellzephyr, it's even better. So we actually found 3 Ragnahawk eggs, right? So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get those Ragnahawk eggs early so that I can have a better, faster flying mount, right? Yeah, we're gonna go for the Ragnahawk in the volcanic area in the early game. We need the eggs. We can pick up the eggs and hatch them back at home, right? So I'm gonna schedule a new stream and we're gonna start over. I love this game though. I'm excited about the new game. I feel like Palworld it's very hard for Palworld to get old. All right, so episode 1, attempt 8. And this time I'm gonna change my way of thinking a little bit. Ore mining site or ore nodes. So you know what? I'm gonna build 2 bases, and they're both gonna be in wide open areas. I'm not gonna do the thing that I usually do, where I might do it in the early game. You know how you build a base next to a bunch of nodes, and then you deploy a bunch of tombats or whatever you have that can do some mining. I'm not gonna do that after a certain point. I'm just gonna have 2 large plots of land and have 2 main bases, and that way I can like divide everything that I'm building. Right? That way I don't need to fit everything in one concentrated base. Fuck yeah, buddy. I'm excited about this attempt. Okay, so episode 1 of attempt 8, guys. By the way, it's good to see you, Rosa. It's good to see you. Yeah, you showed up right as we died, but honestly, it's okay. I'm just excited for round 2 now. Anyway, I'm heating up my coffee, so I'm gonna let my coffee finish warming up, and then we're gonna restart. Anyway, I should be able to transfer you guys directly over to the new stream, directly over to the new attempt, so I'm gonna go finish eating up my coffee, and then we'll start a new playthrough. Okay. On this channel, we always, you know, we have a philosophy on this channel. We're Promethean, okay? We die every day, but we learn from it, right? And it's worth it to die every day if it means you're going to live better tomorrow. You were watching the 11-hour stream, eh? That is what it is. You know what? Before we ended up dying, we actually tamed, we tamed a level 47 Quivern, and it was a lucky Quivern. Fucking insane. Yeah, but I learned so much in this attempt. I'm just excited for the next one, buddy. I'm excited for the next one. Now, your handle says that guy KMG. I remember... I don't remember what your name was, but I'm trying to remember it. Would you like refresh my memory? I see your handle, but what was your actual name on YouTube? I found out. Goron, that's it. I remember it reminded me of Goron from Legend of Zelda. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Goron. I'll remember that. I'll try to remember that. I just have to think back to Goron. Anyway, I learned that we can go to the volcanic zone to get Ragnahawk eggs. And Ragnahawk is a great flying mount. So we'll still do what we did where we visit the black market trader and we'll try to get Hell Zephyrs and whatever else we can find. But I am 100% getting a Ragnahawk because their speed and stamina stats are amazing. They're even faster than the Lightning Bird. Yeah, even faster than a Beacon. Say hello to Kativa again? 100%, dude. We're having an entire party of Kativas. Same way we always do. Okay, well, I will see you guys in the next stream momentarily. I have it all set up so that you should be transported right over. But if it doesn't work for you for whatever reason, then just hop to my channel homepage and you can find it that way, all right? So I'll see you guys shortly.